Hi guys, DeMoose out here, and today I'm doing a tutorial on how to draw hair. So, without further ado, let's do this. So, before we get started, I just want to say doing hair with pen and doing hair with pencil is not the same. So keep that in mind when you're using your pens. First thing I'm going to do is start with drawing straight hair first, and then I'm going to do braided hair with colour. But with the straight hair I'm just going to do it with a black pen. So bear in mind people, when you're using a black pen, you don't have a rubber, you don't have all these like blending equipment to use, whereas pencil you have more options, let's put it that way. So here we just have the pen, and for like the highlights and stuff, that's just the paper. So you have to keep that in mind when you're doing this. When you're drawing hair, you have to be like, oh, I don't have like a white marker or anything to use to show the highlights, so I have to use the paper. Then I'm just starting with nice clean strokes and basically gradually building it up. I'm not going to speak throughout the whole video, it's quite long. I think some parts I'll let you guys just watch and try it out yourselves, and hopefully this will help you. Drawing hair is not easy. It takes a lot of patience, and sometimes when you don't have patience you end up doing nonsense. But it's all a process. You have to build it up. Safest option is always to apply it lightly first and then work around that. I think I said in one of my previous videos, when you're drawing, try to draw towards yourself. That does not apply when you're drawing hair. When you're drawing hair, you can draw in all sorts of angles. Let loose. That's when you get the best results. When you draw hair and you're stiff, it's very difficult to make it look realistic. As you can see, I'm just building up with lines. Sometimes I apply a little bit, like a lot of pressure, release it slowly. I think one of the most important things when drawing hair with ballpoint pen is you have to use the paper to your advantage. If you don't use the paper to your advantage, it won't look realistic. You have to use the paper, because at the end of the day, if you're doing black and white image, what I tend to do is use the paper as the white, and as well as helping me with the grey parts. So the paper is as important as the pen. Remember that, people. Also, when you're doing this hair, don't be afraid to go back to certain parts and touch up, add up darker shades and stuff. I do that in this video as well. Add touch ups to parts. See, the lighting is coming from the left hand side, so that's why you see the side of the hair, it's light, but in the middle part is pretty dark, because obviously the light is coming from the left hand side. So on the right side I apply the pressure really lightly, and then gradually working on that. Hair is just a load of lines, which is ballpoint pen in drawing in general is built up from a load of lines, but when you're drawing straight hair, there's a load of straight lines. Some parts obviously curved, but as you can see here, I'm going back over the fringe just to make it a bit darker. So I think I'm done with the straight hair. I think I'm gonna move on to the braided hair. So now for the braided hair, I'm gonna be using yellow, brown, and the black pen that I used to draw the straight hair. Right now what I'm doing is basically drawing the basic outline. Although when I normally draw hair I don't do this, but I thought it will be easier for you guys. Like, draw the basic shapes of the braids, and that way it will make it easier for me to fill in. But normally I draw a braid at a time, do one braid, fill it in, and then do another braid, fill in. So here I decided to do 4 braids just to make it, they want to make it that long of a video, although it is fairly long, but it is what it is. For this, make it as non-time lapse as possible, so it makes it easier for you guys to follow. So here I'm doing the basically using the black to just mark the places where I'm going to be using the brown, and then once I use the brown on top of that, I'll add the yellow, and then I'll start like adding more layers to it. So basically I do a first coat, and then I'll do a second coat, and I'll probably do a third coat as well. So it's all about building it up. It takes time, but it will be worth it. Just practice as much as you can. Hair is not the easiest thing to draw. That's coming from me, and I'm telling you this. Hair is not easy to draw. I hate drawing hair. So here I'm using a brown pen. Brand, I think it's Dezo. Yeah, Dezo is a Japanese brand. These pens are solid. This one's 0.7. The black that I was using as well is a 0.7, but that doesn't have a brand name. It's just one of them cheap pack of 50 pens that you get from any local stationery shop. So here I'm adding the yellow on top of the brown, like I said before, really lightly as a first coat, just to know where I'm going to add. As you can see as well, I'm leaving white spaces for the blonde highlights. But yeah, you see I added the black on top, and now I'm adding the brown again. So this is the second coat, and then once I've done that, I'm going to add the yellow again. I don't think I do a third coat, I'm not sure. As you see, I'm leaving the white as well, and some parts of where I touch the yellow I'm leaving it now, I'm not touching it, so the brown's not going to touch it. So basically, see, yellow again comes in just to bring it brown, the black, the yellow, all of it together. It's like a glue maybe. I'm basically using the yellow as a glue. So that's my video for today. Hope you guys enjoyed it, found it helpful. If you do like it, make sure to give it a thumbs up, comment, share and subscribe to DeMoose Art. If you would like to see another tutorial, just comment below what kind of tutorial you would like to see me do. And yeah, I'm DeMoose. I'm out. Peace.